Okay, good, Carlos.
You go? Alright, buddy.
Deep,
So you
no?
checked everything, okay?
Let me see, just a sec.
Yep.
There's no message. We are ready. Seatbelt on. Seatbelt, right?
I'm on. Yeah, you're on. Victor?
Flaps are set.
Good. Flaps good.
Off. Windows, doors, all the lights are on. Pitot heat is on. We're good.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's move now.
Alright.
Plane on final.
Copy. Thank you.
Number 60 Whiskey, you can exit right and remain this frequency.
With you, 60 Whiskey.
Republic Tower, Cessna 16237 is at Delta, holding short runway 32, ready for departure.
Cessna 16237 Republic Tower, right down for runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 32, 16237.
And Tower, 522 Juliet Whiskey is holding short 19 on Bravo.
Okay, let's go.
Ready and request close traffic.
Turkey 522 Juliet Whiskey, Republic Tower, hold short, runway 19er.
Hold short 19 on 522 Juliet Whiskey.
Okay, beautiful.
We're clear. Everybody coming? Everything's looking good.
An open mic. There you go.
Everything in the green.
Yep.
Station speed.
You.
Turkey 522 Juliet Whiskey, make right traffic, runway 19er, clear for takeoff.
Right traffic, runway 19er, clear for takeoff. 522 Juliet Whiskey.
Hey, Republic Tower, Archer 4550 Delta is on the left downwind for 19er.
Archer 50 Delta, runway 19er, clear to land.
Archer 4550 Delta, clear to land.
Okay, right downwind.
Yeah, right down where it is.
Give him. traffic.
Number 237, traffic's at your 12 to 11 o'clock in a left base 700 feet for runway 19 or a Cherokee.
16237, looking for traffic.
Winds 2904.
It's right there.
6237, we got traffic inside.
Traffic side, good.
Republic Tower, Cessna 526 Echo Romeo is over North 4 with Kilo, looking for a full stop.
Cessna 526 Echo Romeo, Republic Tower, straight in runway 19, report to Mall.
Straight in, runway 19, we'll report to Mall for 6 Echo Romeo.
Mavic. Okay, I want you to get up to Jimmy once we are out of the class Delta. Jimmy up to 500 and track eastbound along the shoreline, the outer shoreline. Okay.
Number 2 Juliet Whiskey, runway 19er, clear touch and go, continue right traffic.
We'd
When I go to the shoreline.
Full stop and then taxi back. 522 Juliet Whiskey.
Cherokee 2 Juliet Whiskey, roger, runway 19er, clear to land.
Thank you. Clear to land, runway 19er, 522 Juliet Whiskey.
Number 50 Delta, park.
Charlie ramp.
Altitude. 2700.
Delta, roger, turn left when able, taxi to Charlie via Golf, cross runway 32, you can remain this frequency.
Remain your frequency and exit as soon as possible. Exiting at Golf 2.
How you want to go, Carlos? I'm going to go 3,500. Okay.
Republic Tower, Warrior 152 Delta Charlie.
Cherokee 152 Delta Charlie, Republic Tower.
Republic Tower, Warrior 152 Delta Charlie is 2,500, about 15 miles north of the field, inbound to land with kilos.
Cherokee 2 Delta Charlie, straight in runway 19er, report the Mall.
Report the Mall, straight into 19 and kilos Charlie.
Wind 3004.
Archer crossing 1432.
Roger.
Okay, let's do approach, so switch over to approach. 120.05. 20.05, roger.
Roger. Number 9616, lane rate of contact, altimeter 3044.
3044, 162.
Number 605, Thunder Delta, New York approach.
Alright, we got traffic, 12 o'clock. We got more traffic this way. Wood approach. Did you call approach and tell them we want to be doing, we're going to be working along the shoreline. Okay, capturing along the shoreline. Right, it's going to give you a squad code, right? So just tell them 1627, 3500. Working air work along the shoreline at Capture Bridge.
New York approach, Cessna 16237.
Mr. 16237, New York approach.
New York approach, Cessna 16237. It's approximately 6 miles southeast of North Flyers, inbound for the Cat Bridge for the South Shore area for maneuvers.
16237, squawk 4375.
Squawk 4375, 16237.
Number 357, Papa traffic a mile northwest, G altitude indicates 2,900 eastbound.
Alright, good stuff.
357, Papa traffic half mile north, indicates 2,900.
Remember, we're going to talk to them and tell them 16237.
237, radar contact, altimeter 3045.
Altimeter 3045, 16237.
Alright, so let's make sure your altimeters are set.
16237, truck 12 o'clock, 2 miles, 2 aircraft at 3,000.
16237, we got traffic inside.
Roger. For 357 Pop, additional traffic, a mile and a half north via Cessna 3500.
Inside with board of the traffic, and we would like to proceed and do the GPS runway 32 at Farmingdale, please.
Alright, tell me what you have in front of you.
357 Papa, maintain VFR, join the final approach course.
Then VFR,
We have a horizon.
Join the final approach course 357 Papa.
This is my horizon right now.
Yeah, right now there's no visible horizon out there, right? So you're basically flying by instruments right now, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to give you turns to headings. Alright. We got traffic below us, 400 feet right here.
Is it this one coming over?
SSU, my controls.
Do I need that? Because I don't see anything.
It's alright, you need it, my controls.
Controls.
Joe.
Traffic.
357 Papa, contact New York approach, 125.7, maintain VFR.
125.7, maintain VFR. Thank you very much, have a good day.
Good night.
Your controls?
Controls.
Okay. So let's see, let's do 100 knots.
Hotel Foxtrot, New York.
Okay, we are 100 knots.
Okay, and maintain 3,500, okay? Alright, so now, let's talk about turns to headings. Alright, so whenever we make a turn, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the heading bug where we want to turn to, okay? Alright, so...
You press, no?
Press to bring it right, but then if I tell you, okay, go to turn left, right turn.
71 Hotel Foxtrot.
180, this is what you do, right?
Downwind runway 33 left, contact Long Island Tower, 11.
Alright, give me a left, right turn. Right's clear. Give me a right turn to a heading of 270. So 180 degrees, 270.
Let's see, hold on.
New York approach, Cherokee 433, with you 180, 1400 going to 2000.
3433 New York departure, radar contact. You want the GPS 32, you say?
Affirmative, 433.
433, maintain VFR, proceed direct China, join the final approach course, maintain VFR.
Direct China, join the final approach course, maintain VFR 430.
But Okay, good turn, maintain your altitude. Alright, so for this power setting, what you gotta do is just select one power setting and stay there, right? Select about 2300 RPM, and see what that gives you under
Back 347 Mike Tango, I maintain VFR 2000.
I maintain VFR 2000 and I 10 coming at you.
what gives you as far as airspeed and altitude, right? So we want to maintain 1,000. We want to maintain 3,500, and we want to maintain 100 knots.
Right. Back 347 Mike Tango, ready to contact 5 miles north of Islip. Maintain VFR, turn right, heading 090, vectors to the localizer.
Right, heading 090, vectors to the localizer, 347 Mike Tango.
There you go.
Okay.
3,005, right? So what's standard rate turn, Bradley?
Standard rate turn, but minus you should do at 360, no?
Standard rate turn is 3 degrees per second, right? So for a 360 it will take us 2 minutes, right? For 180 it will take us how long?
1 minute.
1 minute, right? So what we're gonna do, what happens if we fail? You grab the controls, don't let go.
I don't have the controls.
Right, what happens if this fails? Right, hold on 1 second. You have the controls?
Got the controls. Okay.
What happens if that fails and you're in this condition? You have no attitude, you have no heading, you have nothing, right? It's pretty bad, right? What do we got? We got airspeed, we got altitude.
I have my mouse.
There you go, that's what we have, right? But we have no way of putting what? We have no heading indication, right? So this is where time turns come into play.
Huh?
Time turns, right? So now going from east to west, there is no error on the compass. Going to south to north.
Traffic 11 to 12 o'clock, 2 miles, maneuver and westbound altitude indicates 900.
I'm looking for that traffic 16 Lima.
So if we go ahead and turns to the north and the south, we have to apply unos, right? Undershoot north, overshoot south, right? So right now you're on your backup. I want you to be on your backup instruments. Alright?
Can see.
Okay. I want you to stay on your backup instruments, okay? And now what you're going to do is, you're going to give me a turn for 180 seconds. I'm sorry, for, right, 2 minutes, right? So 1 minute.
16237, descend and maintain 3,000 VFR in that area.
Descend and maintain 3,000 VFR in the area, 16237. We got traffic inside.
Alright, down to 3,000. Go by standby altitude indicator, right?
Yeah.
Standby altimeter, right? For 3,000, okay? Okay, so now we're going to do a turn to the left.
The traffic inside.
Right? And we're going to go to a heading of east. Okay, so establish yourself on a heading of west.
23, traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles.
I'm going to help you by putting time reference here. Okay, we're going to hit enter to start the time, and we know 1 minute is going to give us 100.
Contact approach 125.7.
Okay, 125.73. Okay, I'm 2,000 now.
Alright.
347 Mike Tango.
I got the radios, alright? Don't worry about it, I got the radios.
2,000 until established on the localizer.
Go heading of west on the compass. Make sure we're heading of west.
Heading 210.
210, 2,000 until established.
Okay, you're heading west on your compass.
I'm heading west. You want me to hit where? East?
I'll do a 180 degree to your left.
Okay, so
okay.
you want me to go east.
Right, so 180 degrees, not yet. But your compass is showing west. It's not showing, right now it's not showing west, right? It's showing about
it's showing west.
Well,
close to west.
No, I want you to be on west.
Okay.
Okay, so come over to your west. Alright, so we know that 1 minute is going to give us 180, right? Right.
Okay, so you're going to establish your bank no more than 20 degrees. Your bank is going to be your standard rate turn, right? There is no standard rate turn here, right? Okay, so at 100 knots, that's not what we're doing. About 100 knots, right? If you drop the last zero,
Number 9616 Lima,
but 5,
125.7.
that's going to give us, when you add 5, that's what's going to give us this. The bank angle that's going to give a standard rate turn, okay? So 100 knots, drop 0, that's 10 plus 5, 15, 15 degrees.
7, you're too far south and west from the practice area. You need to come back to the northeast.
16237 coming back.
Okay, give me a turn to the left.
Back 347 Mike Tango, contact Long Island.
Ahead 15 degrees. Start your time.
119.3.
Start time.
Put your fingers in the wrong place.
Sorry about that. Yep, 15 degrees. Maintain 3000. 15 degree bank.
37, say you're heading now.
16237, we're doing 180 to the north, to the east.
Okay, you'll go northeastbound.
Affirm, we'll turn northeastbound 16237.
Alright, keep coming around 15 degrees. Have no horizon whatsoever. But definitely
I don't
instruments.
need that. I don't need my horizon. I have my altitude and my altitude indicator and my speed.
Alright, so let's see if the 1 minute.
237, not receiving your mode C, squawk altitude.
Squawk altitude 16227. Alright. Okay. Alright, concentrate on that. Concentrate on that, concentrate on that. Alright, here we go.
There is now, Carlos.
Yep, we got you. Alright, concentrate on that, right? We're 1 minute. Okay, we're over 1 minute. All out, we're heading on 060. Alright, that's fine. Let's go with that. 060 on the heading. Okay, no problem. Let's put this up. 3000.
One Delta New York approach, altimeter 3044.
Okay, so climb up to 3000 again.
Image 843 New York approach. Image 843, clear from East Hampton Airport to right.
So if you're doing...
Be a wind and controlled airspace.
Doing
Proceed direct beads, that's Bravo,
trip.
Echo, Alpha, Delta, Sierra.
Across country.
Direct MJ.
If that happens to you,
J174.
right?
Sierra Whiskey.
You lose your AHARS and your EDC.
Argo,
This is what you have.
to Raleigh, Durham.
But you'll also lose your transponder.
2000.
Your altitude encoding transponder. Okay?
0 minutes.
Alright, so then we can do time turns. Right? Time turns to the left or to the right. Okay? If we're doing east and west, there's no correction. If we do to the north or to the south, we use unos. Undershoot north, overshoot south. Okay? So let's go on eastbound. Give me a turn. Now, whenever we make a turn, we want to make sure that we put our heading bug where we want it to be at, right?
Yeah, but we didn't have it before.
Okay, I understand that. But now when we do that, I'm going to tell you that we're going to heading bug. Always use your heading bug, okay? So give me a turn to 120 on the heading.
120?
120.
Clearance void if not off by 0000.
Okay. 120.
Stream 1 Delta, send to maintain 4000.
Here we go, that's 120, right? Now we know that 1 minute is going to turn, whatchamacallit, to make us turn 180 degrees, right? 90 degrees. How many minutes would it be for 90 degrees?
minutes, so it'll be 30 seconds, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so let's say we're going from a heading of 120 to a heading of 030. So now we're going to be turning to the north, right? So undershoot north, overshoot south, okay? So compass turns, we're going to turn to a heading of 030, okay? What's standard rate turn? Don't worry about standard rate turn here. Look at the standard turn, but you turn here, 15 degrees, right? At 100 knots, 15 degrees, right? So we make a turn to the left to a heading of 030. Alright, using 15 degrees of bank, which is going to give us our standard rate turn. But get yourself on 120 right now, because you get off 120. So get back to 120 on the compass. Got your compass, we're making compass turns, okay? Let it settle.
Let me see the brightness of this a little bit.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Much better. Okay, so let it settle. There's 120 right there. Alright, so we're going to make a turn to the left to a heading of 030, okay? And it's going to take us 30 seconds, right? I'm sorry, yeah, a minute, 60 seconds. 60 seconds is going to take us turn 90 degrees, but we know we're going to undershoot, right? So let's try undershooting by 10 degrees, okay? So instead of rolling out at 030 on the compass, let's roll out at 040. Okay?
Didn't get what you said.
Okay, so undershoot, right? So undershooting means that instead of rolling out at 030, we're going to roll out under 030. If we're coming from the east to the north, we're going to roll out at 040.
Okay.
Undershoot, right?
I got it. Like
okay, so let's go back to 120 on the compass. Remember, it's 15 degrees that's going to be, so your standard rate turn approximation is going to depend on your time, right? On your airspeed, right? So, you're used to flying the compass, right? See what happens to the compasses? Yeah. Or left.
From 1 Delta, contact approach 124.07, good day.
Alright, go right a little bit more to get to that 120 on the compass.
MJD 43, New York departure, ident, climb and maintain 10,000.
Okay. It looks 120 to me.
Okay, so keep it right there, wings level.
MJD 43, ready to contact 2 miles west of East Hampton, altimeter 3045.
Alright, so here we are, we're 120, right? We can hit start on the time and start making your bank, go right to 15 degrees and hold it there until we get to 040 on the compass, okay?
Let's go.
Okay, hear your timing. Enter, just hit enter. To 15 degrees and stay at 15 degrees. And then we're going to roll out a heading of 040. You're not showing 15 degrees. 15 degrees, a little bit more than that. About 7 degrees now.
Over here it is.
Right, compass showing 050. Compass showing 040, roll out. Let's see what happens.
MJD 43, contact Boston,
okay.
135.8.
030, you see that?
103,000.
Right, so undershoot north works, right? By how many degrees you have to estimate, okay?
10 degrees.
Yeah, but more or less, okay? So you are to the north, the more degrees of undershoot. There's a formula there, I don't remember, but I always start with 10 degrees and then go from there.
Yeah,
Alright, so now we're going to do a 180 to the south. We're going to overshoot, right? Because to the south we're going to overshoot, right?
So you got 10 over.
Alright, so let's see what happens. Right now, give me a heading of 360.
360?
Yep, 360 on the heading.
Okay. Hold on.
No problem.
Okay, get back to north.
Okay, you're on a 360 heading, right? What I'd like you to do now, you're going to do turn to the south. 180 degrees is going to take long. It's going to take us 1 minute, right?
Yes.
Okay, so because it's going to take us 1 minute, a turn to the south. Just by looking at the compass, right? We know we have to overshoot to the south, right?
Right.
So we'll overshoot to
90.
190, correct, okay? Let's see if that works out, okay? So let's go ahead
Okay.
and...
Towards the right, no?
Right, yeah, right's fine. So we're going to go with our standard rate turn. We're going to make that this is not working, right? So all we're working on is your altimeter up there, your backup instruments, your compass, and we're going with 15 degrees, right?
Roger.
Okie dokie. Give me a second here. 1 second. Just give me 1 second. PFD.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, baby. Hold on now. Just give me 1 second, man.
I'm here at the bottom also, Carlos.
Yeah, I got you. PFD is going to go out. And I'm going to flip it over. I can keep it right there. Back. Alright, PFD back on. Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
Yep, start your turn.
And turn.
To the right, 15 degrees. On the bank. Maintain 3000, right? Watch your altitude. Victor, are you comfortable back there? Victor,
I can't hear.
Victor, are you good? Victor?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright, good. What's your altitude? 3000?
You know, I'm coming down.
Okay. We already started the time, right? Overshoot to 190. Back to 15 degrees though, okay? 15 degrees.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Out.
190. Alright, so we didn't really quite make it, right?
And it went a little bit more.
Went to about 16150, right? Okay, so that means that, let's see, 15, so about 30 degrees, we have to overshoot by 30 degrees. Alright, so let's try it to the north now. Let's go from 180 on the heading. So get yourself to 180 on the heading. So the more northerly or southerly you go, the more the correction has to be, right?
Right.
So, okay, let's go to heading 180.
90.
Once we're in the heading of 180, stabilize, okay? Gonna turn to the left. We're gonna overshoot, right? 30 degrees. It'll be 210, right? 8 and 200.
It says 18 over there.
Yeah, no, we're gonna shoot up. We're gonna overshoot. I'm sorry for. We're gonna overshoot for if we make a turn to the left. Alright, let's turn to the left. We're gonna overshoot for. Let's see, 30. So let's do 300.
00?
I'm sorry, 330. 330.
330, okay.
Yep. Then your compass turn. So. Alright, so look at the compass, right? We're on the heading to the south. We're going to turn to the left, start your time. Go. Start making your turn, go to 15 degrees to the left. And look at your standby attitude indicator. Altitude 3000. Altitude 3000. Speed's good, 15 degrees of bank. We're gonna overshoot.
1333 Hotel here. One 333 Hotel Squawk 437.
That's exactly how Mr. JFK killed himself, by flying out VFR into an area where he had no discernible horizon. As you can see, right, there's no horizon out there. Therefore, it's kind of hard. You have to be proficient at your instruments in order for you to fly correctly, right?
That's correct. I guess he didn't have flight simulator.
Establish that 15-degree bank, otherwise you're gonna over.
We're in the middle, no?
Your time is gonna be 15-degree bank. If you look at it right here, it's not. You're about 10 bank. 15 is a little bit more than that, right? Half in between this and this stick. That's 15, right? We're gonna overshoot 330. There you go, 330. Pull out, roll over. Roll out. Let's see where we're in that bad.
55 November Yankee, Republic Ground. 5 November Yankee, it's a forward clearance, not that bad. You're cleared to India November Delta Airport, Farmingdale.
Back a lot.
Departure.
Yeah.
Radar vectors to Romeo Bravo Victor. J230. The Alpha India.
Now this is where your compass error also comes into effect, right? So what does the compass arrow say? Let's say if we want to fly to the north,
Correct.
what does the compass car say?
It's somewhere up there, close to the compass, no?
Yeah. There we go. So if we want to fly north,
4001 German.
it says west
25.7.
330, 330, 300, 300, 270. Alright, 4 south. Oh, not much. Okay. Alright, let's go to heading up north. So we're off by go to heading up north, 360.
Okay.
You're heading back there, 360.
NY, you read back to us.
Alright, this turn to the left, 15 degrees. We're going to do a time turn, okay?
Okay.
Time turn to 180, so we know that we're going to undershoot for 180. We'll shoot north on the shoot, you have to 3,000, so right now you're below 3,000, you're above 3,000. Alright, so on the shoot north, so on the shoot north, overshoot south, right? We're going to overshoot, let's overshoot it by 10 degrees now, let's see what happens. Let's overshoot by, if we go to 180, let's overshoot by 190. We're going to the left. We're going to go to 1. 170, okay?
170.
170 to the left, overshoot to the left, okay? Don't go with the compass, just leave it alone, the DG.
Okay, no, you don't want me to...
Well, we're going to concentrate on the compass, right? I don't want you to cheat by looking at... Alright, you ready?
I'm ready, I
was
just...
12 o'clock and 2 northeastbound 1,900 type of node.
Looking 16227.
237, that wasn't for you.
Sorry about that. Alright, go ahead, start making a turn. To the left.
170 you want, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
What's your altitude? So 15 degrees of bank, there's not bank. To get to 15 degrees right now, you're 10 degrees of bank. I want you 15. It's about 11 degrees of bank, you want to be at 15. 15 on your degrees of bank.
Okay, you got it now.
Okay, there you go. That's standard rate, right? That should give us 1 minute on the turn, okay?
One zero. Where should you want to?
There you go, roll out.
Public ground Cessna 21394 located on Golf request.
Let's see what happens there. And we are close to
213 on the forward, public ground taxi to via
170. Okay, we're pretty close, right?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful.
Better.
Now let's try to the north again. Another left turn to the north. Establish yourself 180 on the heading.
Okay, 180, right? To 180.
On the heading 3000. Put your heading back there, 180.
Okay.
And now we're going to the north, right? It's going to be... okay, so let's do this now. We're going to do a 180 degree, so we're going to go right back to 180, left turn at 15 degree bank. Okay, it should take us 2 minutes to make the turn, right?
Okay, so you want to go to north?
We're going to come around 360 degrees to 180, okay? Using that computation that we did.
You want to do 360? Okay.
360, using the computation that we did. Minutes, right?
It should be 2 minutes.
Right? It should take us 2 minutes, right? So you got to make sure you go to 15 degrees of bank, otherwise it won't happen, okay?
Okay, senor.
Alright, ready? Ready. Go. Sure you turn his coordinator right, a little bit more right rudder, just a tiny bit. Alright, that was 2 minutes. And we're still not there.
A little behind.
Yep. Minutes 13 seconds, roll out. See where that puts us. On the compass we're about 1, okay, 185. Okay, so those are compass turns, those are turning to headings, okay? Compass turns and time turns, alright? My controls?
Right, your controls.
Alright, I want you to maintain the foggles, alright?
What?
I want you to maintain your foggles on, okay? Keep the foggles on.
Have him on.
Alright, coming to my left. Alright, now I'm going to put the aircraft on an unusual attitude. I want you to close your eyes and put your knee to your, chin to your knee. Sorry. Put your chin to your chest. You're going to put it to the chest. We're going to go to an unusual attitude, okay? And then I want you to recover. Alright? Everybody recover?
One 330 over, this is Smith Block VFR for the exchange approved.
Stabilize yourself, back to 100 knots. To 3,000. To a heading of north, 360.
Okay, 360.
Alright, so this is as real as it's going to get as far as that spatial disorientation, not having a horizon, okay?
That's correct.
About my controls.
Controls.
Close your eyes, put your chin to your chest, there we go. Okay, recover. Watch your airspeed. To altitude. Once you're at altitude 3,000, to stabilize at 100 knots, I want you to put a flight plan. Direct Copperton, direct Bridgeport, and then Deer Park, DBK.
Okay.
It's Cessna 89743.
May stabilize first.
Okay.
Okay.
1
A9743, squawk 4365, ID.
We are turn to heading of 060.
060?
Yep.
A9743, radar contact 3043, 3045 on the altimeter, 3045.
Okay, Carlos, so tell me again, where you want me
Okay,
to
I
go?
want you to do me a flight plan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so put flight plan, direct Hobbiton, CCC.
Okay.
And after that, it's going to be BDR, Bridgeport, BDR. And then after that's going to be DPK.
Okay. CC you said, right?
CCC, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. May I turn to heading of 09?
It doesn't exist, so it doesn't have the K then.
No, it's not K because it's a navigational aid. It's not an airport, right? So only airports have the K,
Okay.
the K, right? So CCC, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie.
Okay. Carvington.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, then on the flight plan again, add BDR,
DVR, so that's,
Bravo, David Romeo,
yeah, that has a K.
Bridgeport.
I have to open the flight plan.
Yeah, and add it. And New York 16237, we're going to proceed from our present position over to Calverton, then BDR, Bridgeport, VOR, then back to Deer Park, VOR.
Proceed as requested.
The K is just Bravo, David Romeo, right? Bravo, David Romeo, because it's not a K, it's not an airport. We're going to
DVR has a K.
well, BDR is the airport, and there's also VOR on the field.
Okay.
We're going to the VOR. The VOR does not have a K.
I see. I didn't understand. Don't let me just get mine. You want the VOR?
Yes. Boy, David Romeo.
473 Alpha, 203,
What's your
46.
Yeah.
Alright, and then DPK, David Papa Kilo.
Okay, right?
David Papa Kilo.
Park, okay.
Alright, good to go, okay? So now hit flight plan again. Okay, hit direct again. Look, see what happens now after we did the flight plan? Look where the needle's at. We can try and go to the needle, right? So let's try and navigate to the needle. And try and get to the needle. We'll try and center this needle, right? Remember, this is a GPS track, right? We can try and center the needle. Oh, what's great about our G1000 system here, hit direct and enter, and it'll give you a track right to where you're going. Right? So go ahead and go right to it. put your heading buckle, and that's going to bring us right to Carverton. Now this is GPS navigation, okay?
Yes.
Now we go into a VOR. You have
to switch it.
You don't have to switch it, right? But you're going to go to a VOR. You can navigate to the VOR as well. How do we navigate to the VOR? We get the radio frequency on, right? Okay, if I don't know the radio frequency, what can I do? I
for it.
And tilt, bring it up here, go to Carverton itself, back, there's Carverton, hit enter, boom, it's going to give me the frequency, right? Now if I hit the FMS knob, and I bring it down to 117.2, on my navigation window, wherever my magenta, my blue box is at, that's where it's going to go. So if I have it highlighted and I hit enter, it's going to go right there. You see that?
Yeah, correct.
Right. So then I'll props it over, and I'm going to wait till it's identified. Okay. It's going to be once it gets identified, I can fly to it. Right. Okay. So I'm waiting for it to get identified. Okay. We know that's Carverton because that's the information there. XBOR is Bridgeport, so number 2. Alright, no problem, it's already there, right? There you go, that's Carverton right there. So now we can switch. Over to our CDI can switch over to VOR1, right? Oh, VOR1. But you see how we're not off, we're off, we have to intercept that. You know, we don't have to do that on the G1000. Why? Because all we have to do is come over to your course, tap it, boom, there you go. We're already there, right? So now, here you have a GPS representation where we're going. Here you're following your VOR radio to get us. So let's track the VOR. Now, as we track the VOR, what's going to happen? It's going to get a lot more sensitive, right? Now, we know that the next one is going to be Bridgeport, number 2, right? See how Bridgeport is there, number 2? So let's change this to number 2. So that, there's number 2. Well, we know number 2 we're going to be going, which way we're going to be going on the flight plan? Northwestbound, right?
Right.
Right, this is in this direction we're going to go to Bridgeport, right? So what do? I take my course and I pre-position pretty much where I want it to go, probably around this area to the Bridgeport, right? About 300.
Then I move.
Right, so now I go back to my CDI-1, there we go. I tap it, there we go. Go back to your heading. We're flying to the Carverton VOR. Once we get to Carverton, we pass Carverton, and we switch over to VOR2, and we track inbound to the Bridgeport VOR.
Over tower, good evening, 90 over good.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, because we're getting close to it, right?
You know what it is, I don't know.
Yes, I should get closer to the VOR.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I really enjoyed it.
Let's try to make me kill you, you see?
Oh, no such thing, guys. We're doing a lot of work here.
But it's been a lot of fun, I have to say.
Just the crux of VOR navigation. Instrument. Fine. I wanted to see how easy it is to get lose your bearings, right? With losing your horizon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is, now you have to develop your scan, your instrument scan, right? You use that for an instrument training as well.
Right.
So your instrument scan, the primary scan should be your attitude, which is this guy right here, right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is your airspeed. Number 3 is your heading. Number 4 is your altitude. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep doing this with your eye movements. Look at attitude, go to your airspeed, come to your heading, go to your altitude. If you keep doing that, you're going to maintain it in your attitude, okay, without a problem. Now, added to this, you have to glance over here to make sure everything's in the green, right? If we had a climb, what we got to do? We got to make sure that we have power, right? And then come back to this. Establish your climb, either be a standard rate climb or a standard airspeed climb, right? A rate climb or airspeed climb, right? What do we call that? Standard rate, which goes by your vertical speed indication. Then your rate of climbing at a rate is going to be via your vertical speed indication. I mean, at a different airspeed, it's going to be by your airspeed indication, right? What do we call that? Standard rate turn? No. Constant speed climb, constant rate climb, right? That's what we're talking about. So your constant rate climb, your constant speed climb. What you do is with your scan is you'll go ahead and you'll set up your altitude that you're flying to. Put your bug up here, always set your altitude, so say 3,000 is where we want to fly to, right? 3,000, right? So let's say now I want to go up to 3,500. Okay, and I want a constant speed climb of 90 knots.
Change over to tower, monitor, we're working on your release. We'll have you out of here in no time.
Oh. Let's see now, so I'm going to put 3,500.
We change without letting them know?
I'll let them know. Okay, we're going to climb to 3,500 and we want to climb at 90 knots, alright? So keep your scan going, okay? And as you're doing that, know that we're going to be passing your VOR pretty soon. So be ready to switch over to the other VOR, okay?
So with the CDI I do it, no?
Right, yeah, with the CDI. So wait till the changes. Keep your heading because we're really close to the station. You see that? We're really close to the station, right? How far are we? We are, what does that say there? How far? We're 2 miles, right? So we're close. And approach 162%, let's climb to 3,500.
Who wanted this 35?
16237.
Altitude, your discretion.
Our discretion, 16237. You can start entering your climb, so how do we do that? We add power first, okay?
You said at 90, so I just trim it.
Yeah, that's right. You can do that, you can trim, but remember you're a cruise power setting, right? So,
but you said you want to climb at 90.
Correct, but understand this, that, okay, so let's see what happens if you want to climb at 90 and you leave the power setting where it's at. Let's see what happens. So trim it for 90, and let's see if we have enough power to climb up. How long it's going to take us to climb up to 35. Watch your heading. Alright, get that, don't get fixated. Fixated means you're going to look at one instrument and one instrument alone. You don't want to get fixated. You want to keep those eyes moving from your attitude, to your airspeed, to your HSI, to your altitude. Alright, so this is what happens. You leave the power setting where it's at and you try to... The plane is going to mosh along. It's going to settle. Alright, it's going to start climbing, then it's going to settle. Why? Because you don't have XX power to climb. Okay? It's going to take us longer to get there, right? Because you're going to be motion along. Alright, you have station passage. So go ahead, set yourself up again. DI, number 2. Alright, go ahead and tap it. Tap your course. Right there. Oh, there we go. Go right to it. And take your heading bug and put it there.
Was gonna cheat as soon as he reached.
I got you, I understand. Now, we got there, but it took us a long time to get there and we were motion, right? What would have happened if we just added 100 more horsepower or 100 more RPMs? We would have definitely got into where we needed to go. Of course, we're climbing, right? Right. So let's climb up to 4,000 now, okay? To do this time is go up to 2340. Maintain your attitude until you're at 2340. Right there. Now start pitching up to 90. I'll pitch up till you get to 90. Now look how fast you're climbing now. That's by adding 100 horsepower. That's 90, so maintain your 90. There we go. Up to
16237, contact New York 124.07.
12407, 16237. To 4,000, right?
To 407.
Yeah. see how easier that was? Instead of motion along. Once you get to 4,000, I want you to descend down 1,000, and I want you to give me 3,000.
Okay.
And I want you to give me a constant rate descent of 500 feet per minute, okay? I'll bring you back down to 3,000.
Okay.
And descend down at a rate of 500 feet per minute. Get your rate up to 500 feet per minute. Normally take your power, pull it back by 10%, and get the nose down to get to your rate. That maintains a comparable airspeed, okay? A good airspeed. And New York 16237 is with you. 4,000 for 3,000.
6237 New York, altimeter 3045.
3045, 16237. 45.
Didn't change it, that's what we have.
Okay.
And New York, any chance of a shortcut for 717?
Working on it.
Thank you.
That's the rate descent, 500 feet per minute. 500 feet per minute, I want to. Now this is where it becomes crucial, right? To keep your scan going. Altitude, airspeed,
717, descending
HSI, altitude, rate, power setting, TCP, back to altitude,
4,000, I think
back to airspeed,
direct rhymes,
altitude, rate,
thank you for that.
RPM, TCP's in the green, come back again. So keep that pattern going, keep that scan going, and you'll see how it's going to be a lot easier to control the airplane. Okay? Alright, watch your head and you're drifting off to the right.
That's why I'm on the right.
Okay. Oh. We have two errors or three errors that happens with instruments. One is omission, which means we skip over one of the items. And we either skip over altitude, airspeed, rate, head, with T's and P's, we skip those, and that causes a problem, or we fixate. Right? We say, either our heading is getting out of whack, so I'll be looking at the heading more often, or I'll be fixating on the heading. My altitude goes out of control. I'm not getting my 500 feet per minute. Right now, you're not getting your 500 feet per minute.
Because I'm getting close to 3,000.
Oh, okay, all right.
I don't want to just, you know.
So you want to be adjusting 50 feet above. That's when you want to start leveling off, right?
But I'm a IFR.
IFR, 50 feet above, 50 feet below. That's when you make your changes to adjust.
Okay.
Okay? No problem. All right. 50 feet above or below. I see you have your altitude now. I want you to go back to 100 knots.
I'm adjusting the trim.
Okay. Let the airplane fly to where you want it first before you adjust the trim. A good thing to fly the aircraft just by put it where you want it to be and then to maintain it there. If you kept your eye on your scan, like I asked you to, like I described, you would have seen that your power is way too low. You level off. Therefore, you're going to still be this right now. So one of these points in your scan, you started fixating on something. Your trim, you started fixating on your trim. That took your attention away from your power, which caused you to descend. You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to keep your head moving, okay? Keep your eyes moving from one attitude, airspeed, rate, heading, rate, altitude, power setting, Everything has to come into play, okay? You cannot fixate. If I have to fixate on my trim, I know I'm going to be off on my altitude or something. If I have to take my attention to something else, I know I'm going to be off. You know it's going to happen. Therefore, take your attention away from your attitude, your airspeed, your altitude, your rate, your power settings, T's and P's.
Okay, 1780.
Momentarily.
Vector visual 24.
Your altitude, you're off 100. Tolerances are 100 feet, right? If you're more than 100 off, you fail. Token, don't fixate on the altitude, right? Go ahead, keep that scan going. Keep that scan. Now, just imagine doing this scan for like 3 hours, and then get into an airport, and the weather's to the minimum. That shouldn't approach. Very tiring. It could get very, and it could get very complicated at the last when you're about to land, and that's how crashes happen. Like getting yourself fatigued. This is why the physiology of flying and keep yourself healthy and keep yourself rested when you come up and fly, especially when you're instrument by yourself, single pilot IFR, this is what's going to kill you, okay? Flying by instruments, getting tired, right? Because you're trying to maintain your altitude, you're trying to maintain your heading, you're looking at all these factors, you're listening to ATC. Now, at the end of that 3-hour flight, now you have to shoot an approach, and if the weather went down to where you're at and it goes down to minimums, it's a very tough approach. Right? So you might kill yourself just to shoot that approach. Why? Because you are fatigued, okay? Yeah. Those are the things that you have to take into account. Enough sleep. Did I look at all the factors as the weather? Did the weather change? Do I need to go to an alternate? You know, things like that are going to keep you alive, alright?
Okay, 1780, clear visual approach 124.
Alright, give me a climb, a constant rate climb of 500 feet per minute up to 4,000 feet. At the power first, let the aircraft accelerate before you turn your pitch. Minute. It's alright, that's your altitude.
Okay, 1780, times 11 out of 0.3.
500 feet per minute. Now this is where autopilots become very useful, right? When we fly an IFR.
Straight in 2 for altitude, your discretion. .70 Alpha, contact tower 11 out of 0.3, good night.
Okay, 4,000, level off. Keep the scan going, right? Don't what's the next VOR we're going to? We didn't set it up, right? So we'll go back to GPS. Nicholas, how you guys doing? You guys doing right? Just by yourself? You guys okay? Alright, I'll be home soon, okay? I love you. I miss you too, son. Bye. Alright, here we go. So we know we didn't set it up, right? We know Deer Park, we didn't set Deer Park VOR, but we know we have it on our flight plan. Just bring the flight plan up. There we go. We know our next point is going to be, after we pass Bridgeport, it's going to be Deer Park, right? Maintain 4,000, there we go. Maintain 100 on your airspeed, good. Alright, good heading. Wait till we... Once we pass it, all you got to do is take the FMS, hit it, bring it down to Deer Park, and then direct.
Yeah, first, good evening.
Right?
Only
That's what we can do.
X-ray, just vacating 7,100 for 6, crossing loves at 6. Good evening.
205 X-ray.
Wait for station passage.
3045.
47 X-ray.
It passed now.
Okay, station passage, go ahead and do that station passage right there. Go ahead and do what you got to do.
Lincoln 504, altimeter 3046, just going to maintain 3,000.
Direct, no?
Direct, correct. Direct, enter.
Yes.
Direct, enter, right?
No. Plan. Direct,
Enter.
enter. That's what happened.
Okay, and now change to your CDI, right? Change your CDI to GPS. There you go. Right up, Braulio. Without using a map or a chart or your foreflight, I want you to use the G1000 to find out where is that frequency for Deer Park VOR, and then put it up where it belongs.
Okay.
We're up on
Say that
number
again?
1.
Without using?
Without using foreflight, I want you to just G1000. I want you to find the frequency for Deer Park VOR.
Okay.
Alright, watch your airspeed, watch your altitude right now. You're off altitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
That scan going, okay? So you're fixating on it, and that allow your scan to wander. Something real quick. My bad. I'm just checking something.
89743, right up to Shimmer Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good night.
But you're altitude, you're off like
No,
what?
I know.
Okay.
Fixing one at a time.
Yeah. Well, this is the
Yeah, I can approach Varsity 43, 15, phone at 250.
situations where you have to fix two
White planes.
Varsity 4331, altimeter 3046, cross 20 out.
multitask to get to where you need to be.
10,000, Varsity 4331.
Damage at 504, was that you?
A little cold, no?
Oh, okay, I get you.
Damage at 504, clear visual approach runway 24.
Thank you, okay back there, buddy?
2145 X-ray, that's what I maintain 4,000.
And just at 4,000, moving 4 minutes.
Alright, Victor?
Victor. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, temperature-wise, you're good?
Yep, I'm good.
Good.
I was actually just thinking in AFOQT that I had. I also took the TBAS, which was essentially this, multitasking, making calculations and act the call signs for the ATC.
Oh yeah, yep.
Big coast.
Traffic removed. Huh. Okay. So let's go ahead now and come up here to your range knob right here. Tap it. But keep your eyes on your scan, right? Bring it up to Deer Park, all the way up. Okay, that's Deer Park. You see it right there? Bring it back. Right there, right? Okay, hit enter. Okay, and you see the frequency? Hit the FMS knob right here.
117.7.
Yeah, tap the FMS knob. Tap it. Okay, now bring it down. Okay, now hit enter. Where did he go? Up there, right? Switch it over.
Already active.
No, 17.7, right? 17.2 is active. That's Calverton. We're looking for Deer Park, 17.7.
17.7. It's already here.
Oh, but this is inactive. This is active.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Up and over, right over here. There you go. Now wait till you have good signal. Now hit clear over here. Here. Hold it. Beautiful. You have good signal.
616 Lima, altimeter 304.
Switch over to Deer Park VOR, CDI.
2445 actually, what do you have after Love?
We have direct destination after Love.
Okay, they shouldn't, that's not their...
There you go.
Just proceed that, you're re-cleared to,
Alright.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Just proceed direct onset, that's fine.
Okay.
Brother.
Yeah, we asked them about the arrival, and they pulled a couple of waypoints on us and cleared us direct Loves after the Lancey, so I don't know if they needed us different than that.
Alright, give me a constant rate descent to 1,500. Give me a constant speed of 500 feet per minute. 1,500.
Out of 4,000, we're on 4331.
Constant rate descent. 500 feet per minute down to 1,500.
Okay.
9616, I'm going to verify your landing, Brookhaven.
Mindful that you're on your descents, right? If you pull power back by 10% and just nose it down, you should be able to maintain good airspeed, right? If you lower the nose and that power, your airspeed's going to go up.
I dropped just the speed.
Okay. Power. You have to buck to 1,500.
New York approach, Cherokee 31396, 4,500, good evening.
31396 here, good evening, altimeter 3046, just verify your altitude, please.
We're 4,500 feet, 396.
Thank you, Waterski 4331, turn left for 2 Ryan.
Left turn direct Ryan, Waterski 4331.
Yeah, 700 feet per minute descent. Right now you're doing 300 on 1.
I know. It went on.
New York approach, helicopter 10, Mike Yankee.
700.
8, Mikey?
Helicopter 10, Mike Yankee is just over Bridgeport at 2,800 requesting advisories. I'm landing Juliet Romeo Alpha.
10 Mike Yankee, ready contact, altimeter 3046, clock 4353.
4353, 10 Mike Yankee.
10 Mike Yankee, what altitude are you maintaining?
Once I get past Bridgeport, I'll come down to 1,500, 10 Mike Yankee.
Roger that, thank you.
700 feet per minute.
You say, Carlos?
700 feet per minute. 700 feet per minute.
16237, what are you going to do after Deer Park?
Say again for 16237?
16237, what are you going to do after Deer Park?
So we'd like to go direct to Farmingdale and land Farmingdale.
Roger.
What you need, alright? What you need?
That's why you're standing slowly.
Alright. Always get buck to where you're going, right? go.
Three 906, contact New York now 120.8, 20.8, good night.
120.8, 396, good night, sir.
16237, I'm just going to let you go now. Red service permitted, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Alright, thanks for the help, we'll see you later, 16237.
16 Lima negative.
Okay, I'll get the 80s for you, because I know you're task saturated right now.
Taxi that you are
IFR 4331, no delay to 4, traffic 1 o'clock, 8 southbound at 5.
assignments. Advise public tower on initial contact, you have information, November. Public airport information, November 0053 Zulu observation, wind variable at 3, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000, temperature 3, dew point -5, altimeter 304 minor. Visual approach.
Me 1400, 1400.
Notices to airman, runway 14, localizer, glide slope, out of service. Instruction tower light out of service, 1 nautical mile southwest public. 25 feet AGL, 183 feet M. Instruction. 4 feet MSL. IFR departure.
1,400, keep coming down.
IFR, read back all runway, hold short instructions, runway assignments, and altitude assignments. Advise public tower on
Climbing 1,400.
November.
1,600. To descend down to 1,000.
Public airport information, November.
Because you asked me to increase the
wind variable at 3, visibility.
Yeah, to descend to 1,400.
I thought you asked me to
No.
400.
That's why you know, I'm sorry, 1,400 on the altitude.
News landing,
Okay.
runway 32, notices to airman, runway 14.
That's what happened. That's why I was.
Okay, no problem. Sorry.
Service 1 nautical mile southwest public. 25 feet AGL, 183 feet MSL. Instruction tower light out of service, 1.8 nautical miles northeast public, 140 feet AGL, 244 feet MSL. IFR departure device current control for taxi that you are IFR. Read back all runway, hold short instructions, runway assignments, and altitude assignments. Advise public tower on initial contact, you have information, November. Public airport information, November 0053 Zulu observation, wind variable at 3, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000, temperature 3, dew point -5, altimeter 304 minor. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 32, notices to airman, runway 14, localizer, glide slope, out of service. Instruction tower light out of service, 1 nautical mile southwest public. 25 feet AGL, 183 feet MSL. Instruction tower light out of service, 1.8 nautical miles.
Republic Tower, Cessna 16237.
Cessna 16237, Republic Tower.
Yes, sir, coming up for Deer Park VOR, inbound for landing information, November.
Cessna 16237, right down, runway 32.
Right down, runway 32, 16237.
Number 743, runway
All right, Rowley.
32, cleared stop and go.
Coming up on Deer Park VOR. As soon as we pass the Deer Park VOR, you're going to take your foggles off and you're going to take me over to Farmingdale, right down runway 32.
Got it.
Republic Tower, Cherokee 8566 November, by all port stocks, with November.
Cherokee 8566 November, Republic Tower, right down 1932.
Okay.
Right down with runway 32, 66 November.
Alright, station passage, go ahead and take your goggles off.
Okay, senor.
Thank you, senor. And get me to Farmingdale, right down 132.
Okay. But to just